Hi everyone, this is Laura Kombrink with EXP Realty. I'm also a real estate coach.
Matt Smith here, Matt Smith Real Estate Group with EXP Realty. I have run a mega team within EXP that's going to close over 600 transactions this year.
Woohoo! I love it. I love it. So Matt, when we ended our last video, we were talking a little bit about EXP and for those who are wanting to build a team, and you've done it. So I'd like to let you kind of take the floor on this.
Okay, so let me start at the foundation. So building a team is one thing, and most brokerages that I found were prohibiting me from building a team. It was very difficult because it was different from their model. They were stuck in the single agent brokerage model versus a team model. So I was trying to make it fit, and it wouldn't always fit. It was like a square peg in a round hole. It just wouldn't always fit. And so EXP has allowed me to kind of spread my wings, and our team has grown so fast now that we're with EXP. It's been an amazing transition. I mean, we're going to do 200% of our volume last year. We're going to do it this year. Yeah, 200%
Did you guys catch that? So last year you closed how many units?
262 units.
Okay. Now, guys, we're talking about a very rural, small town area in Missouri.
Yes.
Okay. So we're not talking about the middle of a big city, large population. And so you said you're going to know. Well, I know what I'm coaching them, so I'm going to tell you what their goals are. He has a minimum goal of 500 transactions. This year, too low. I've seen where they are and what they've got going on. So he's bumped it up to 620.
Yep.
I'll let him have that goal.
Well, I mean, right now I think we have 125 pending contracts, so I think we're well on the way.
They are well on the way, and you guys have great systems.
Yes.
All right, so you were talking about how EXP allowed that growth. What kind of things were you?
So, I mean, number one, you say this is my buzzword. I say it a lot, but collaboration. EXP has allowed me to bounce ideas off of real estate giants, people who have been there and done that. Because of the financial alignment that it provides with people like you, people like Adam Bailey, Jeff Wilhelms, other people that I'm fortunate enough to be in business with because of this great company, and they've already been where I want to go. And so I can ask them, hey, this is where I think I'm going to do. What do you guys think? And they'll tell me if it's a good idea, bad idea, because they've already done it.
So I'm going to step back a moment. For people who aren't familiar with EXP, when you say collaboration, what he's talking about is when you come into EXP, you're sponsored by someone.
Correct.
And so he has an upline, what EXP terms as an upline.
Sure.
And these are the people that have sponsored him into EXP. What I like about that is he can go to these guys. These guys are vested in him.
Yes.
And there's just a general transparency overall. So just so you know, I'm big on core value and culture. EXP has a culture and core values.
One of the core values of EXP is transparency.
Exactly.
Yes.
So he can go to his upline. So when he talks about Jeff Willems, Adam Bailey, these guys are running mega teams under EXP. They are in EXP. They make themselves accessible and available to collaborate with Matt and help him succeed in doing what they have done.
Absolutely. It's like I said, financial alignment. They're willing to help, number one, because they're great people, but number two, because if they help me grow my team, they get a financial benefit from that because they're in our network. And so it just really helps with the growth, and you see it across the country with EXP. And another thing I want to talk about, not only do they have the tools and the systems to help you grow a team, if you're a single agent wanting to grow a team, a small team wanting to be a large team, or a large team wanting to keep growing, EXP is a right fit in my opinion, because once you build your team, your local team to as big as you want, guess what the next step is? You can create a national team with EXP Realty.
So I love that, because here we are, we just talked about how small Matt's market is, right? So Matt's sort of in a restricted, there's only so much growth he can achieve in this market. What EXP allows him to do now is look beyond his local market.
Yep.
There's no, I think in the last video you kept mentioning bumping your head up against the ceiling.
Yes.
Right? There's no freaking ceiling.
No, none.
So you can expand as a national company. And I can tell you what just happened. Sorry, guys, our video blacked out for a second. I can just tell you that Matt is the kind of person that once he hits a mile marker, there's no end. He's constantly pushing to go further.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have that runway.
Absolutely. And I mean, it could be anybody in the United States that could be part of my national team, and we can provide. We'll talk a little bit later about the tools that we can provide those people, but the collaboration that EXP allows for is just absolutely amazing. I mean, there's people in our network in Canada that are in financial alignment with us. There's people in I don't know how many states, but I would be willing to bet almost every state in America is a part of our network because we have an amazing network with Brent Go, Jeff Wilhelms, Adam Bailey, and everybody is a part of that network. We're like a family.
Right.
And it's really, really cool to see versus a lot of organizations I've been a part of where it's competitors.
Right.
And of course, we're all competing. We want to do a lot of business, but we want to help each other too and build each other up.
Well, there's a difference between cutthroat competition and competition that raises
Yes.
the bar.
That's right.
And so with you, we've got that network of people that are raising the bar, and we're all kind of like, "Rah, I'm gonna get you."
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're not in our backyard, so it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
All right, guys. So that's if you're considering developing a team, if you're already a team and just finding it to be difficult to grow in the current environment, you may want to give EXP a look. And what I would recommend is Matt will talk to anybody.
Absolutely.
I would talk to anybody about it. Jeff Williams, Adam Bailey usually are pretty great about talking to anybody about it. So if you're growing a team, you're running into obstacles, I'm not saying we're the end all be all, but I think you ought to do yourself a favor and take a look at the model.
Absolutely.
I'm Laura Kombrink with EXP Realty, real estate coach.
Matt Smith with Matt Smith Real Estate Group and EXP Realty.
Y'all have an amazing day and watch
Thanks, guys.
for us. We're going to be back.